a little bit though. And yeah, it looks really cold. Does it look very cold out there? Like a lot of moist in the air. Kinda missed yesterday when there was some nice sun. Yeah, that's gonna be kind of a dark gray day today here in the Netherlands. Right. It is Thursday, the 7th of November 2025. Temperature 7 degrees Celsius with 90% humidity, 19 kilometers an hour wind, 10% precipitation. And forecast pretty much says this kind of weather the entire week. No freezing nights. But I mean, it's probably now going to be like this, just kind of like gray and misty then. Right, so yeah, happy Thanksgiving everybody in the US that's watching. Hope you're having better weather than I do. Maybe a little bit more sun. But yeah, otherwise, I mean, always a good excuse to stay inside and hang with the family. Right. Yeah. Right, yeah, I'm not gonna have a turkey. I usually I don't eat turkey really. I don't buy it. I just stick to chicken. It's actually healthier anyway for me. But yeah, I will have a decent meal though this evening, so don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Right. So, hope everybody's having a great day out there. Hey. What's this? Right. Hey, hello, Platter Supreme. Good to see you. First in the chat. Osiris the Good. See you too. Happy Thanksgiving. Right. Yeah, yesterday, I mean, the show went meh. I don't know. Still feel like that, so I don't know what kind of show I'm gonna do today. We'll see. Oh, Benjamin was kind of nice yesterday. Didn't stream extremely late. Like, I didn't think he was gonna do a stream, and then I kept checking, and then suddenly he was there. So, but yeah, that was interesting. A fun stream. He hasn't given it a title yet. Oh well. I might be like the only live streamer today to actually do a live stream. I think that most people right now, they just have pre-recordings of stuff that they're playing. So is InfoWars. They already started that yesterday. Like the war room was basically already just like a bunch of restreams. But yeah, I'm here live. Yeah, week into living next to a smart meter. I mean, I'm alive. It's not like really wearing on me too much. I do feel it's wearing on me a little bit though. Gonna have to see like what the long-term effects are. I just hope it's not gonna keep compounding. It's weird. It's like I feel like on the edge of like getting the flu or something. But it's not I'm not getting the flu, but it just feels like almost on the edge, which is yeah, I don't know, maybe I will get it, and hopefully if I do, that'll be the end of that, and then I'll just get back to normal, or maybe I'll just restore back to normal on my own. I mean, it is kind of like the time of the year with all the freezing and all that, that something was gonna probably happen physiologically anyway. No, that's stupid. Flat Earth Supreme, don't do that. I don't need dumb suggestions. Don't do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna remove anything. If I want to do something about it, it's gonna be shielding myself against it, but I can't afford that right now. Maybe ever. I'm just gonna have to live through it, right? I could ask like, okay, can I get like 250 euros from you guys so I could like get radiation fending cloth, and then I could probably fix it, but I mean, there's no way. I don't see that happening, so I'm just gonna have to endure it. Why is it dumb? Yeah, because it's in my own house. And what the fuck you think is gonna happen then, Flat Earth Supreme? Yeah, this is not like a thing that's put out there on the street. It's in the house. What do you think is gonna happen? Makes no sense. Yeah? If I do, it just doesn't make any... It's stupid. Stop it. Yeah? I mean, if I try to... Like, even if I try to desperately take it, what do you think is gonna happen? Yeah, then I have no fucking power. Right. Yeah, it could also be me just not taking certain supplements anymore because I figured out I can't afford it. You probably. Right, but I mean, the overall influence isn't really too bad. Trying to be helpful, yeah, but it's just try to be helpful in a way that's not incredibly fucking stupid. Okay? Let's see what's going on out there. Oh yeah, there was this crazy ass shooting. Dude, there's some weird CIA assassination shit that happened yesterday. Like, it happened all of a sudden. A bunch of National Guard guys got shot and they killed. I think they got the shooter now. Crazy. But that was pretty nuts. Right, but I mean, it's Thanksgiving, so it just seems like a big distraction. But yeah, immediately everybody's suspecting the CIA is behind it as soon as that happened. Right. And also, I mean, this could lead to another frickin' war situation or something. Because it is like an operation, and usually when the CIA starts to do these kinds of things, and like, I mean, this could lead to like a war, potentially, like a war situation somehow. It's a very neoconish move, whoever made it. Right, it doesn't look like it's part of just like, oh, revolution in America. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like this could be an operation. So yeah, who knows what's gonna roll out of that situation. Could be looking at another war. Despite everything, I mean, that would be like another promise that Trump would be breaking. But I mean, he's already not really on the right road with all that. So yeah, I mean, I don't think it would surprise anybody if that would happen all of a sudden. We'll see. Huh. Wow. This is new. Apparently there's the general Dutch bread out there. It has enzymes that are coming from genetically modified bacteria. And that's like, that keeps the bread fresh longer, apparently. That's weird. Right, and they're getting away with the technicality about it because the bacteria are not in the bread, it's the stuff that comes out of the bacteria, and so that's been happening for a while, apparently. Right, I'm really glad that I don't buy standard bread. Has, I mean, civil war is almost already happening. It's really, yeah, I'm sure. Preservatives. Yeah. But not chemical. It's usual enzymes except slightly modified so that they have antimicrobial influence on the bread, which gives them a longer shelf life. That's basically what the food industry has done, apparently. And I mean, it's not the first time that that's done. I mean, aspartame comes from genetically modified bacteria as well. Like, a lot of interesting substances actually come from genetically modified bacteria. Like, I'm not necessarily even against it, but it is kind of dubious. And it's also very tricky that they then say, oh, it's not genetically modified. There's no genetically modified things involved. Except there are. They are involved. And they're like trying to lawyer trick a way around it. Right, but yeah, the only good bread that you're gonna find really is like freshly baked. Because yeah, real good bread, I mean, it spoils eventually. I personally prefer like sourdough based bread, especially that's made with spelt instead of regular wheat. And that stuff lasts pretty long too. Like, it lasts longer than regular wheat bread. It does. Not like incredibly much. Not as long as like this new bread with the enzymes, but I mean, it lasts long enough to finish the whole bread. Take your time. Don't have to hurry it up and eat it in a few days or anything. Like, it does last a week. All right. So yeah, that's something I bumped into. Did not expect that to pop up. Oh God. Looks like chat control has been voted in after all. In the EU, the Netherlands voted against massively, but apparently it was not enough to stop it. Wow. And yeah, so apparently digital ID is going to be required for X and YouTube, and I don't even use YouTube. With X it's kind of annoying. So if they're going to do with X, I mean, I don't know how much of a hassle it is, but I might just drop X them. But I mean, this entire thing is going to have like this massive impact. Yeah, another reason to leave the EU. It's very relevant. I mean, I brought it up for a reason yesterday. I mean, it's gonna be urgent. It's gonna get pretty damn urgent. Big MAGA accounts were not in the USA. What, really? Huh. The French make the best bread. I don't know about that, Osiris the Good. I mean, they invented a lot of interesting things, like the croissant, for example, but do they, on average, make the best bread? I don't know about it. I mean, the bread I get is pretty damn good. It is like the best bread that I've ever had out there, and it's pretty standard. It's fortunately kind of expensive, but compared to like really cheap ass bread, but it is like literally the best bread that I've ever tasted out there. Like comparing to everywhere I've been. To when I had bread in France, bread in Germany, bread in Spain. Bread is subpar, okay. Sure, whatever. Alright, anyway, yeah, Flutter Supreme. Weird about those X accounts. What big MAGA, anyway, are you talking about? Big MAGA accounts? What supposed big MAGA accounts do you mean? Yeah, by the way, just checking X, it does indeed now show the location for some reason. Huh. It hurts your digestive system. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it could be. I avoid wheat flour based bread because of that reason. I've been getting exclusively sourdough based spelt bread, and that I mean, it doesn't hurt my digestive system. Because I used to have the same issue, like regular bread with wheat, flour, and all that. Yeah, it's not great for your intestines. And some people like react really badly to that. And they basically then say like, friends have their own starters? What does that even mean? Okay, so that body you good. Trump army. Huh? Wow. Out of India. That's pretty, I mean, that's revealing. Ivanka news? Out of Nigeria? What? That is weird, man. Yeah, okay. Well, thanks a fucking bunch for that. What? Dude. Okay. Yeah, you're banned. What the fuck? Why the fuck did you do that? Why are you just gonna fucking spoil the rest of the series for me, you stupid piece of shit? You're out of here. I'm glad I didn't fully... don't ever fucking do that. I'm in the middle of watching it. Don't fucking tell me how the series ends, you fucking asshole. What the hell's wrong with you? I'm not even spoiling it. I'm not even fucking spoiling it as I'm watching it for when I talk about it. What the hell is wrong with you? Alright, anyhow. But yeah, interesting, Flutter Supreme. Weird that supposed... Trump promoting accounts are foreign. That is weird and suspicious. Right, but yeah, Battlestar Galactica, I'm still in season 3. Season 3 is like by far the most intense. I mean, thus far, I don't know how season 4 is gonna be, but the season 3 is like really intense overall. Very intense episodes. And yeah, I don't know where it's gonna go. And I definitely don't care to hear about where it's gonna go. I want to find out for myself. Because it's the first time I'm watching the series. Right, but yeah, I mean, the Baltar character certainly is a very interesting character. I mean, you could tell from the start that it was gonna get complicated and interesting, but I mean, it's definitely really happening. He is a very sophisticated character, like, in the series. And as an actor, he's doing a great job, too. It's very impressive. And also very much telling that, like, 20 years ago, I didn't want to watch it, and it wouldn't have worked for me either. Like, it wouldn't have been a good series for me to watch back then. It would be too close. Like, now I can handle it. Yeah, 20 years ago, I think I probably wouldn't have been able to handle it, because it's like psychologically very intense. But yeah, I am definitely happy watching it now, decades later. And I think as a series, like it does really hold up very well. It has some downsides to it, but I mean they really eventually they just make it very real. Like there is like a dynamic about it that does really recognize everything about it, what's happening, and like how everybody composes themselves, and it just gets very real. And in that sense, it does like remind me a bit about Firefly, the series, which also really is very real in a way. And it doesn't exactly match that level, but it gets kind of close. It's very impressive. I'm very impressed by the series overall. All right. But yeah, it's gonna take me like at least another week to, probably more, probably a month to get through the rest of the entire series. Right, anyway, yeah, Rumble seems unfrozen. Hope everybody out there is having a nice Thanksgiving. Don't forget the Rogan's up the show. And yeah, sorry if it kicked you out, but I mean, don't literally start spamming spoiler details. Like, do not freaking do that. That's just common sense to not do that. Yeah. Finally a good show. Also, what the fuck are you talking about, Woke? Flat Earth Supreme, you kept saying that. You keep saying that it's not fucking woke. Like, at all. It's really very unwoke. Very, very unwoke. I don't know if you realize that. There's things happening in this series that, like, really are very unwoke. Very much. It addresses things, but it's like, dude, it's not woke. If it was woke, it would literally flip inside out. It would flip the reality inside out. And it doesn't do that. It doesn't. So I don't know why you keep saying that. It's just not. It's not woke. It really, really isn't. I just don't get it. I mean, you could argue it might have slight transhumanist traits with the whole Cylons and all that. I mean, yeah, it does in that sense. It's not woke, though. Very much not. Very weird that you keep insisting that. It isn't. Joss Whedon, Firefly. Oh, Firefly? You think Firefly is woke? What? Okay. I don't care if the guy in it, whatever, is woke. The series is not woke. What are you talking about? Man, it's cold. It is like cold and moist out there and windy. It's definitely a stay inside kind of day. Jesus. There it goes again. Fucking out. You think I'm gonna read the crap that you're gonna spam, you scumbags? Fuck you. It ain't gonna work. Like, you reading out these names doesn't even mean anything to me. You think I'm gonna recognize any of that? You think I recognize them all by their names? Dude, I recognize them mostly by their faces. Anyway, like, just saying a bunch of names and then things, it doesn't mean anything to me. Dumbass. Pitiful troll cunts. Anyway, hello viscosity. Hope everybody's having a nice day, nice Thanksgiving morning. exactly Great Britain did. A secret pandemic simulation. Some ministry called Cobra? Are you kidding me? Yeah, I mean they're gonna try to roll out some new pandemic crap. Apparently starting in Britain. I mean, are they gonna get away with it though? That's the big question. They might just try to do this to crack down really hard, as like revolution is basically breaking out in England. So that could get really rough. Oh man, it's really cold here. Did I say Cobra? Yeah. I mean, I just read that. Really crazy. That they would call it that. I mean, that is just ridiculous. Right, but yeah, here's the yeah. What do you think? Anyway, here's a link to that article. So yeah, get out of here, asshole. It's not gonna work. Fascists. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're trying. It's the medical industrial complex. They're still at it. They're still trying to just somehow ram through a new pandemic. They're just like, oh, we gotta. They're just desperate to kill us all. That is what it is. I mean, it's an exterminist plan. And I mean, I don't understand why it's like they're already like getting all kinds of criminal charges against them, and they're just like trying to do it again. So it's like, okay, so when are actual convictions gonna happen? Because then it might stop. but it looks like it's still in the works. They're not gonna just be removed like that, apparently. That is the G.I. Joe movie. Huh. Yeah, Flatter Supreme. It is all very suspect. Dude, fuck you. It's not gonna work, asshole. You're not gonna... Like, you can just keep spamming the supposed spoiler. Like, I'm not reading it. It's just the same as your crap messages about how much I suck. Like, I don't actually... I just can immediately spot when you're doing that, and it's not gonna... No information is gonna, like, ruin anything that you're gonna try to spam in my face. I'm just kicking you out as soon as I'm noticing that that's what you're doing. It's very easy to notice. I don't have to, like, read more than, like, 3 words. Yeah, so you can stop trying that bullshit now. It doesn't work, dumbass. It really doesn't. Right. Yeah, viscosity. No, it's not a coincidence. It's not news either. I don't know about series The Preacher. Never. I mean, I don't know that series. Right, yeah. Man, it's already getting dark here. It gets dark here very early. I mean, especially when it's all gray and everything. Superhero. Well, that certainly does not sound interesting to me at all. Not interested in any of that. I mean, superheroes in general are like, it's getting old. It's not really interesting anymore. It hasn't been for a while. It's played out so many. It's overplayed. It's done too many times, too easy. Black Friday sales begin at midnight. Oh, goody. Yeah, Black Friday. That's tomorrow, right? Ugh. Parody satire? Oh, okay. Okay, well, Flatter Supreme. I mean, if they're parodies and satires, then I don't know. Maybe The Preacher and The Boys, or Preacher, whatever. Yeah, they might be interesting. I don't know. I'm not watching that right now. I'm watching Battlestar Galactica from 2003, and I'm gonna keep watching that. And then maybe at some other date, I might check out those movies. You're just gonna have to remind me about that a bit later. Whoever plays Superman is cursed? What? Never heard of that one. Whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna take a 2-minute break and I'll be right back. Don't forget to Rogans it up. And I'm back. Oh, goody. Yeah, fuck you, retard. Doesn't work. So pathetic. And I'm sorry anybody who's dumb enough to actually read that troll spam, because it's gonna spoil the series for you. It's not spoiling it for me though, so it's really pathetic that they're even doing that. Superman is woke? Oh god. Is he though? And he didn't really used to be. But I mean, yeah, they're all trying to turn everything around, though. That guy must have been a Glober. Who cares? Doesn't really matter what the fuck they are. They're just scum. Like, at some point when you stoop to a certain level of behavior, it doesn't matter what the fuck you believe in. It becomes inconsequential to just your degenerate behavior. Yeah. So who cares? What? Woke Games spreadsheet? Okay. Hey, LSG, good to see you, man. Hope you're having a happy Thanksgiving. Are you with, like, family? Are you with your daughters having Thanksgiving? I hope so, for you. That would be nice. Okay, Flatter Supreme. Well, yeah, great. It's whatever. I don't need some freaking spreadsheet to figure out whether some series or a movie is woke. I'll be able to tell naturally very quickly. I mean, if some kind of movie or whatever is woke, it reveals itself to be that usually like within the first 5 minutes. They definitely don't hide it because they're like desperately to communicate that they're woke, so that they're like directed at the woke audience, etc. You can tell very quickly when a product is woke. I don't need some spreadsheet to tell me. Do I watch Critical Drinker? No, why the fuck would I ever watch anybody that would call themselves Critical Drinker? No. Alright, anyway, yeah, good to see you. Yeah, I see you're in the Discord too. If you want to pop on in the like pop on the show this Thanksgiving, that would be kind of fun. Nerdrotic? No, never heard of it. Stupid name. Critical Role D&D show. What? Okay. Yeah, maybe. I mean, that could be interesting, but I mean, I'm not gonna watch anything new right now because I'm in the middle of watching a series that I'm gonna continue watching, if you don't mind. Yeah, looks like the light is changing around a lot. I'm getting more front lighting now. Because it's getting dark out there, and yeah, I mean, that's what happens. Lights are all on inside here. So, move this show into a more evening oriented show now. It's Thanksgiving. Oh. Oh, LSG is gone again. Well, anyway, it was nice of him to say hello, and hope he's having a good day with the family. Does the light get brighter and darker if it's a non-local holographic projection? Well, it just does. It just gets brighter and darker. That's it. Right? The light is manifesting from an angular apparent position, and it gets impeded. And yeah, during the winter, the angle of it is going to be the angle of the sun is going to be less exposed to the open, so there's going to be less angular sunlight manifestation. Right? I mean, we experience it light, brighter and darker because of the impedance or the exposure in general, and that's it. And also the type of light is different. I mean, the light that comes out of the sun is different in the winter period. It's a different type of light. Trigonometry to calculate the brightness to angle? No. No, I don't think so. Different type of light, I didn't think of that. Well, I've been mentioning it for years, so... Right, it's not just the angle of exposure to the sky, it's also the type of light. Like, and you can really notice that when, for example, autumn sets in from the summer. Like, it suddenly becomes a slightly different type of light, and it really like switches from one day to another. It's like very clockwise when the type of light output of the sun changes. It really changes from one day to another, and the weather like then proceeds to change with it. Like, you could just tell. right? The real way to tell, like on an intuitive level, is that during the summer the light is more, what is it, full, so it's just, you can like see a lot more, and then during the winter light it becomes brighter, it becomes like sharper and less heating. It just, yeah, it just does that. Turkey mashed potatoes. Yeah, I'm not gonna have a turkey. I am gonna have some mashed potatoes though. It's part of the mechanism, however it works. There's no control booth, it's just a setting system, and I don't know how that works. I don't think it's being operated by humans, it's just a thing, it's just set. Why do you keep misspelling holographic? It's weird. Whatever. Government. No, they can't. Platter Supreme, stop it! No fucking government is controlling the sun setting. Stop it! For fuck's sake. They can control the weather. Yeah. They can't really control the weather. They can nudge the weather around. They can do... block the sun. Right? Spraying. That's it. Not the sun. There is no fucking holographic interface. Yeah? For the celestial lights that people can operate in the government. Just stop it. Stop it! Slow the speed of the... What? No. No, don't. Stop it. Both of you stop saying stupid things. You're pissing me off. Yeah. Just, could you, if you're gonna hang around here, could you please not be retarded? I don't like retards to hang around. Stop asking retarded questions. It's not entertaining. It's not helpful. Yeah? I don't feel happy that I can feel smarter than a couple of retards asking retard questions. Stop it. I mean, if you want clarification about things, that's one thing, yeah? But this kind of remark, it's just, don't do that. You know better, yeah? It's not gonna work. I don't like to be entertained by retarded people. Stop it! I'm gonna kick you out if you don't stop that attitude. Stories about chemtrails. Yeah. Yeah, and that's real. And there's weather modification through that, yeah? It doesn't change the fucking settings of celestial lights. Stop it. It's not funny. It's not interesting. And there's nothing real about it. Stop it. Yeah? Celestial lights are non-local holograms, and we can't do anything about it, and neither can anybody else. Yeah, it's just a setting. It's the way it is. Nobody's changing the setting. At least not on a whim. I don't know how the hell those things... I mean, the setting might be influenced in certain ways, but it's not just like a frickin' lever, like a machine you can just turn on and off or change the settings on a whim. Like, it's not what it is. Stop it. Yeah, discussing stuff. Stuff that is not retarded. Yeah, I mean, the whole non-local hologram thing might be absolutely mind-blowingly fantastical to you, and you can just think, you can just, okay, well, now we can just make up anything. Well, guess what? No, you can't. Yeah, it just me giving a concept out about the non-local hologram doesn't mean that you can just drift off and make up bullshit. You got it? Just because you're not bound by some angular false dichotomy, a reification of actual positions, yeah, doesn't mean you can just make up whatever ill thought of bullshit. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. What do you mean non-local? What I mean is that the source of the light does not have a location. It's an angular manifestation. It has no actual location of origin. Yeah, no location of origin. That's why it's non-local. It's a hologram that does not have an actual location, only an apparent location. It follows you around at the edge of vision. Yeah? There is no location. You can never reach it. It's an angular manifestation. right? I mean, you could compare it better to like being in a microwave oven, being subjected to radiation. Except this form is manifesting in celestial light manifestation with in very specific ways. In like an angular point-based manifestation system that is like a clock. And that's it. That is all it is. It's just angular manifestation within the volume of the realm. It angularly manifests. That's it. And the angle is gonna be it's purely dependent on the actual location within the realm you're at. Yeah? The angle's gonna be different in another position. That's it. But it's not having an origin point. It's not angularly consistent to come from a specific point in Euclidean space. It doesn't come from a specific point in Euclidean space. It's an angular manifestation, and the angle is dependent upon the actual position within the realm. But these lights manifesting are not coming from actual positions. None of it is. Like a cat chasing evil red dot. Okay, sure, yeah, you compare it to that if you like. Yeah, and by the way, Highway Hermit Official. Yeah, there is no dome. The dome is just a concept. There's no evidence that there is a dome. There's containment. There's no evidence of a dome. Dome implies specific shape, for which there is no evidence whatsoever. No tangible, confirmed evidence. But there has to be a limitation to the volume in which we reside here. That's it. That does not mean that we can infer or know the shape of the container we are in. I personally think it's a flat top, but I don't know. I don't know for certain. Like, nobody's ever touched it. And I think like literally nothing and nobody ever has touched like a ceiling. I don't think you can reach it. I think you can't reach it, and if you really try, you probably like disintegrate before you reach it. Something like that. I think that is the predicament that we're in. And that is the issues with like space exploration, is that they're really just trying to see if they can like touch the dome, and it just won't work. I'm calling it a dome, but I mean, yeah, whatever, the top. Yeah, and you could say like, oh, the stars and the celestials are in the dome. No. Unless the dome, the flat top, whatever, is a holographic projector screen, which makes it appear to us as it does, and then it is like in that screen, being all 3D manifesting to the observers. That could be it. But I mean, that's just a model. There's no evidence. No hard stop solid. Yeah, there is a hard stop solid. We can't reach it. Like, nothing can reach it. We can't get there. I believe, I have an idea that you can't reach it. You disintegrate before you reach it. that the Van Allen belt? They might call that effect the Van Allen belt. I think all kinds of problems start to arrive the higher up you go. It starts with the whole see a plasma kind of thing, where you get to see that thing. And then I think that if you go further up, it's like the electronics gets fried. And they can't prevent it. They can't like cage it or whatever. They can't isolate it so that it doesn't get fried. And then in theory, if you go further up, like the metal destabilizes or something and it just breaks apart. Something like that is probably what's going on. Do I believe in Bible cosmology? You mean Genesis? I mean, I keep note of that, definitely. But I also know that how are you actually interpreting what is said in Genesis? Yeah? That part is more interesting to me. Because you could like have any idea and just like drop it onto Genesis and say, oh, this means that, that means that. See, it works in my model. Yeah, that's... A lot of people probably do that. Right? They just say, yeah, of course the firmament just means the dome. Well, then you have a reification of your model all of a sudden, right? Or like, the celestial lights are inside of the dome. What does that mean? Does that mean like literally inside of the physical structure that is the dome, or inside of the volume within the dome? Yeah, see, it's multiple ways to interpret it, and people take it all kinds of directions. I just like to be very specific about it. Right, I've had many discussions about this sort of thing on FED and Earth Awakenings. And it is interesting indeed. But, I mean, what I've just explained about that I don't think we've ever actually touched the ceiling. I think that is a standing fact. I think it's not so easy. You can't just go up and book. There you go. No, I don't. I think there's like issues and you just can't get there. And they keep trying and it just keeps breaking up. Can't lie about the Earth. It doesn't. Well, it's not lying about the Earth. It's just not telling you absolutely everything, and logically, whoever understood the full scope of the design of this world must have had a lot of trouble actually translating it into explicable language based on the times, on the language capabilities of those times. Yeah, so there is literal translation comprehension issues. Because it's like, how do you, it's like trying to explain electronic schematic functions, electric functions in like ancient language. It's like, yeah, that's nice. They did not actually have the ability to properly accommodate for these descriptions, yeah? And I think that that is literally the cosmological issue. It's not, oh, we didn't know enough yet, and oh, we didn't know the Earth was a globe in its outer space. No. It isn't. No, it's literally the language was never developed in a way where it can accurately, comprehensively, technically describe all these things a lot of which we probably could just not even known, because it's just people on the ground. They don't even there's no flight, nothing. It's all speculation. Like, the available information is speculation based, and that's it. And some outer body experiences perhaps, and that would be it. And the language is all designated, is all developed based on the overall activities of people at the time, and it didn't accommodate for trying to describe realm design. It did in a couple of ways, limited ways. It's very specific, but I mean, a lot about the language is still very much open for interpretation, and that's what keeps happening. That's what people keep doing. Yeah, so in a way, yeah, I don't think the Bible lies about the physical traits and nature of the earth realm, but it's not very specific either. In certain ways it's kind of unmistakable specific, like it being stationary, for example, but in other ways, like the firmament, it's just like, yeah, what does that mean, right? Yeah, you could go in all directions. Well, it's not working out though. Sun and the moon are inside the firmament. Yeah, pretty simple, but what the fuck does that mean? What does it mean inside the firmament? Yeah, that's the point. What does it mean? What does it mean inside the firmament? Yeah? What does it mean inside? Yeah? Does that mean in the middle of? In between? An assumed to be demisphere dome? In there? In between? Or does it mean inside of a physical structure, which you're gonna assume is what that actually represents? So is it inside of like a glass barrier? Like, you see, those are very, very different approaches, and you can't tell which one it means. You have to logically infer it, you have to derive it. That's it. There is no conclusive interpretation. You see? That's the problem. Like, you don't know what the firmament is. You don't know what the exact shape is for it, for anything to be inside of it, whatever it is, which you don't know for certain. Yeah? There you go. That's the problem. How do you interpret those words? What presuppositions are you going to carry with you as you interpret those words? You see, that is the problem. The problem I'm now trying to explain meticulously. Whoa, it's getting really dark out here. Man. Right, anyway, man, this is getting to become a pretty long show. You know the stuff inside and out. Right, well then you should realize that I am correct about everything that I just said. I mean, I've paid attention to these discussions. I've seen, I've heard, listened into discussions like this for like a decade now. I know what I'm talking about. Come on, Ground Tunnel, stop it. I think the top of the realm is flat. That would be the most logical to me. I don't have actual evidence though. Nobody does. Yeah, photos is just ridiculous. Just stop it. Just stop it. What if we do find a way at best get past the firmament? Well, we'll get there. Well, we'll get there, don't we? Yeah? I don't think we're there yet. And I don't, you might never get beyond. Like, we might get beyond one day. What, once you start to figure out how to send anything up there without it getting disintegrated? Well, that will be interesting to see what happens beyond some point where it gets disintegrated normally. What would happen? Maybe you'll be able to knock on it or whatever. Past the firmament? Dude, it's something you can't even touch. Why are you thinking about getting past it? It's like arguing like, what are you going to do with your life once you get resurrected after you die? Like, that's very interesting. The likelihood that you're actually going to resurrect after you're dead is pretty much zero though thus far. Yeah. So why would you wonder about that? About something that is blatantly out of reach, out of the range of possibilities, outside of it. Mike lost his lawsuit with the Canadian Space Agency. No! Who could have ever thought that would happen? Come on. And yeah, I'm being sarcastic. I mean, it's ridiculous. That's like trying to sue a theater group for lying in their plays. I'm gonna sue this theater group. They lied to me when they did their play. They described something that wasn't technically real. Yeah, it's a freaking theater group. No, they don't. Stop it. Nobody's sneaking past the fucking firmament. NASA is a theater agency. They lie. They're more concerned with trying to fake shit for people, like a theater group, than they are actually accomplishing anything physical. Yeah, they're not moving past the frickin' firmament. Nobody's touching the firmament. Nobody's doing that. There's a good chance that if you send a person up there into those heights, they literally just die. That nobody's coming back down alive after a certain height. Okay? It's just no. No, no, no. Also, the moon not a physical place. It's a celestial light. It's a non-local hologram just like the rest of it. There is no actual location. There's no physical place to land on up there anywhere. Stop it. Just stop it. Anyway, I'm gonna take a 2-minute break. I'll be right back. Don't forget to Rogan's it up. The go first rocket? No, it did not hit the firmament. For fuck's sake, man. For fuck's sake. No underground tunnels. It had a auto brake system. Yeah, if anything would hit anything at that speed, it would literally like break, like crush the entire rocket at that speed. Yeah, it did not hit anything. It just had an auto brake system. I mean, this is like they were figuring this out years ago. Yeah. Hit the firmament. It's just these fucking flat earth retards out there like, oh, it hit the firmament. Nothing fucking hits the firmament, dumbass. Nothing. Nothing hits the fucking firmament. It didn't hit anything. If it would have hit anything at that speed, it would have crushed the entire fucking rocket and the camera. It didn't hit anything. It had a auto brake system in the rocket. You got it? Man, it's turning out to be like a full 2-hour show. Hope everybody appreciates it. I mean, it's been fine. Oh, obviously, no, nothing hit a fucking dome, dude. Stop it. Nothing hits a fucking dome. I already told you, it blows up because of the conditions there. Something disintegrates it. It like destabilizes the metal or whatever. In that direction is what I'm thinking. It'd be like a molecularly and destabilizing effect. Yeah, nothing hits a dome. Just stop it. No, I don't fucking care about that. Dude, why? Why do you bring that up? Stop it. I don't need to know about these people. If it's noteworthy in any way, which I like doubt totally. What? What the hell does that even mean? I don't know what that means, dude. I don't know what it means. Like, is that a movie or something? What are you talking about? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's fucked up. Why? Why? Why would he do that? That's weird. But yeah, okay, so that's really weird. I mean, it's not that difficult. I don't know why you go that way. That's just freaky. I mean, what? Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't want to know about any of that. Dude, fuck Flatsoid. I mean, I don't want to know about anything he does. It's disgusting. I don't want to know. Okay, yeah. You're welcome, Highway Hermit Official. Glad I could answer the question. Sorry if I got across a bit cranky. It's just I do get a bit cranky sometimes with these subjects, but it's also because people are either really dumb about it or they're just like really hard to get through what I'm trying to communicate, and it frustrates me. So thank you for your patience, and yeah, I'd love to answer these types of questions whenever that comes up. Okay, well, Flutter Supreme, I don't fucking care. Like, I don't want to know about what the hell he's doing. And like, that he's even like gonna bring that up is just disgusting. Yeah, I don't bring up that sort of, I don't bring up porn here at all. And anybody who does, they get banned really fucking quickly. You might have noticed. Yeah? So, don't bring it up. Yeah? It's not helpful for anything. It's not good for anything. It's just distracting. And it's not a subject for this show or this channel ever. And I mean ever. Yeah. It would be big. Why? Why, Flatter? Dude, this just makes me feel like you're actually a troll. Is this just one of the dumbest fucking things I've ever heard anybody say in a chat? Why the fuck would it be relevant to anything? What frickin' Flatsoid does and his feelings about porn and shit. Like, who the fuck cares? Why would anybody fucking care about this? What the hell does any of this have to do with Flat Earth? Nothing. It has nothing to do with it. It's just more clout chasing. Okay? I don't play that shitty game. I'm not interested. The four concerned for the community. Okay, well. Oh, the trolls went hard on him? Oh, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. What do you think was gonna happen? What the fuck you think is gonna happen when you bring up that shit, yeah? And you don't think trolls are going hard at me? Hello? Yeah, I'm not threatening to end my life or anything. Because I'm not weak and I know what this is. I know what's been going on for a decade. I've been doing this for a fucking decade. You think I don't have any issues here? Like, I can barely get around doing this. Yeah, how about that? When do I last talk about... Oh, I talked about Flat Earth today. Yeah, but I mean, there's not... I just can't keep talking about it all the frickin' time. There's a lot of things that are happening in the world right now. Development, geopolitical development, societal, cultural development. That is also very relevant to me. It's just talking about Flat Earth. It's good to like go through things about Flat Earth every now and then, like today we did a bit. Yeah, there's no point in doing that every damn day, dude. Like, I don't want to do that. I've made that very clear like years ago. Like, yeah, sure, it's always going to be a subject. It's not going to be the only freaking subject I'm going to talk about. I wouldn't survive that. My mind wouldn't survive that. It would suck. So, yeah, we brought it back to Flat Earth, and it'll go back to frickin' politics. Because those are things that are happening. Those are actual, in the moment things that are happening that need to be addressed too. That people are concerned about. Yeah, everything can't just be about Flat Earth all the time. It's never gonna work. That sounds like a hell to me. When Flat Earth is the only thing you're gonna talk about. That's hell to me. Right? But there is time for it, right? We can talk about Flat Earth occasionally, like we did today, right? If it naturally comes about. Yeah, it's called the Flat Earth Early Bird Show, and I have talked a lot about Flat Earth, and it is the subject. It is a key subject, of course. But since this is a daily show, I'm not gonna be talking about frickin' Flat Earth every damn day. It's not gonna happen. It doesn't matter it's called the Flat Earth Early Bird Show. It's gonna stay being called the Flat Earth Early Bird Show, even though I don't talk about Flat Earth all the time. It's gonna be called the Flat Earth Early Bird Show. That's gonna stay. It's also a bit of a warning sign, like, hey, this is the angle of approach for everything that comes out of me. Like, if I'm gonna talk about everything, it's from a Flat Earther perspective. Everything. It's from my personal cosmological perspective. That's what it's gonna be part of. So, yeah, that it's still relevant. And Flat Earth is not coming out of the show title ever. Ever. You hear? And it's always going to be part of the subjects that I talk about. It's just not going to be the only subject I ever talk about. It's just not going to happen. Yeah, have a great Thanksgiving. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll round out the show. It's been over 2 hours. It's been fine. It's been actually a good show. Better than yesterday, I'd say. Right, so yeah. Thanks everyone for coming. I hope you liked this show. If you did, then please don't forget to Rogan's it up. And if you haven't already, follow me here on Rumble and be here when I'm going live, which is normally 2 p.m. Amsterdam time every day. And please also do support me through all Patreon gifts and go. Links are in the description box below, or send me super chat over at the Rumble live chat when the show is live, or subscribe to my channel. Support me that way. Any support would be greatly appreciated. I can really use it. Right, I'll be back tomorrow. Flat Earth Early Bird number 2471 on a Friday, Black Friday. I will be more on time than I was today. I hope to see you all then. Yeah, have a great Thanksgiving. Everybody enjoy Thanksgiving dinner and everything. Don't overeat. Right, and until the next video, keep it flat.